All right, good to go? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so there's a lot of stuff going on at the start here. I grabbed the binoculars to go zoom. Just gonna quickly do a couple of tricks and then I'll explain what's going on. So right now, 13 seconds-ish to the run, you can just do this and jump. Oh, missed it.
It's really inconsistent and hard. That's a bad angle.
Gotta get yourself into the wall and do a, ooh, it's not liking it. Come on.
You basically get into the spot and then do a front flip, and Croc is right now doing a front flip, but like you can't see it.
There we go. So that's probably by far the hardest trick in the game in the first 13 seconds, so good for resets.
Skips going the entire way around the level.
Just there, you would have seen me take that Gobbo, and normally when you take a Gobbo, you'd have to wait for it to drop into your bag, but because we have the binoculars, we can just use the binoculars and it lets us move again. Something about changing the camera.
Yeah, it's like using the binoculars and then letting go of the binoculars resets your state. So if a cutscene made you stay still, it lets you move again with the binoculars.
Something across that makes it faster than minecart. So here you'll see the first hazard jump. Usually if you hit a thing, a hazard like that 3 times, you go back to the start, you lose the life. And normally that point is also locked to the camera and you can't move, but because of the binoculars again you can move. There's a lot of binoculars tricks in this game. But yeah, with hazard jumps you can just jump on the lava frame before you hit it and you don't take the damage. There's pretty much any surface, if you jump just before and there's meant to be a trigger when you hit it, nothing happens. So I'm just going to wait here to get up here. This level we're aiming to get 5 treasure chests. And then walk back to the start. And you notice I've got 2 out of 5 hearts. The heart system in this works a lot differently to the crystals in the Croc 1. So which leaves for a lot of room for, what would it be, health?
Yeah, health management.
Health management, yeah.
Health management is a big part of this game.
So diagonal walking in this is faster, that's why I'm using controller. In Croc 1 you can just use left and up to move diagonally, but this doesn't work in analog, so you've got to use controller so you can use an analog control.
Yeah. He's holding right side step the entire game, and then holding slightly off of forwards.
Jumping again there, not to slow down. There is a strat here we usually use. It involves doing a blind hazard jump across the lava to the left here. I'm not going to do it because it's fairly risky, but I will take the damage anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to hit the next cycle, which we usually get, but that's okay, that was intended. Too risky to take that jump. A lot of the times with this, no luck. A lot of the time in this game, I'm just going to take it, I just ate my input. A bit slower, just for safety's sake, because there's just so many times that you can just randomly die to an invisible wall. Continuing after a game after you've got all the objectives, just takes you back to the start and you've completed the level. You don't actually have to leave if you game over. So Thermo wanted me to do this one-handed. For some reason you're in a boat.
Because crocodiles can't swim or anything.
Yeah, so you just got to drive a boat instead. I'm going to do this one-handed because Thermos4 wanted me to, but there's pretty much nothing in this level apart from like a shortcut.
He's the current world record holder in this game. Stole it off me.
So it's donations now if there's any.
Any donations?
All right. We've got a $5.61 donation from Tyler Wynn. He says, "Splat, I'll dono an extra $10 if you do boat one-handed, another $5 if you can clip through the ground, entering Fu Manchu."
If you do what, entering Fu Manchu?
If you can clip through the ground, entering Fu Manchu.
Oh, okay. When you enter that particular level, half the time when you enter it, you just fall to the floor for no reason. So you want to have some spare lives, otherwise you'll game over and it'll send you out.
And that's like a 10-minute-ish time loss.
Yeah, this is like 10 minutes and it's about 5 minutes before the end of the game.
This is working really well, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was expecting to lose like at least 10 seconds here. The music in this level was pretty banging. And my hand is starting to cramp, but this is okay. It's alright.
I like holding it in front of my face so I can't see it.
Just on the next level, again a binoc skip there. Usually we'd have to jump across this. I'm going to save some lives here. Ooh. Or try to.
Time for post jump.
Here comes post jump. Let's see if I get it. Oh, too early.
That's alright.
Alright, so there's a new strat in this room which we found about 3 hours ago.
Nice.
No luck. So usually we'd go onto the next platform and walk around, but that saved about a second just by grabbing the platform underneath and letting it go up.
Yeah. He found that during a practice run this morning. He was like, what if we just go straight instead of going to the side? And it's faster.
A lot of the skips in this game are actually like really recent. Like we kind of go in waves of just finding heaps of new stuff, and then that was nice.
Posty.
Oh, I can get that. Usually you can stomp outside the door, and then when you're walked into the door, you'll keep the stomp. That was good.
Nice.
But I missed the timing for that one. All right, now we got to get the objective of this level. Kill a crow, take the sandwich. Extremely important sandwich. Because that guy's hungry. In this level, you got to save the guy's bird. So, yeah, I've had that happen a couple of times recently. No, I'm just going to take the rope here.
Yeah. If you do a front flip, you go through the rope's hitbox and it won't slow you down.
There's the first couple of times you'll see the front flip. Not very common.
You want to get the checkpoint?
Yes. So I'm just doing a couple of easier strats here. Taking that checkpoint there, just in case. Because there is a... Ooh, hello. Hello.
Oh. It's really hard to run diagonal on that log.
Oh, I've actually made a mistake here. I'm gonna...
That's fine.
Well, it's fine as long as I get these hazards.
Just don't get hurt.
Just,
No, I mean like don't get hurt here.
just do good, hey.
And you'll be fine.
Alright, let's go. Got it.
Nice.
So this skip saves about,
Nice.
what, like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
It's a
about
very,
3 minutes.
very, very good skip.
You just finish the level like halfway through by getting in front of him and killing him early, instead of chasing him all the way to the end and killing him.
Taking some risky jumps here. So dialogue skips in this game, you can either skip them by attacking or by pressing start. Attacking, you've got to wait for the full dialogue box to come up. By pressing start, you can do it straight away as soon as it comes up. So I always go for the first frame of it, and sometimes I pause just beforehand. So in this, I've just got to throw some TNT at a squid, because the squid has been stealing the ginger soda.
Not the ginger soda.
Oh, didn't get it. That trick's only possible because of diagonal walking.
Yeah, it's a really tight cycle to make.
Hopefully I get it next time so I can show you. But it saves about 15 seconds, that one.
Yeah.
This should be better.
Almost got sniped.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Ooh. As always, 3 hits to kill a boss. That's the gaming standard for 90s. Actually, this was 2000s, wasn't it?
Yep.
You're just walking. Donation time as well if we have any. Okay, there's a binary skip here, which I didn't get. But it's a blind binocular skip. So if you can skip cutscenes, you can move while the cutscene's going, and it's really useful in this level. But you actually can't see yourself at the same time. You can tell rather. No. Got it there.
Nice.
Got it afterwards. Alright, and that's the first world done. Just got to walk over to Smoking Pete, the merchant of this world. And he's got his own credit card system, which is very advanced for its time. Alright, this is a new strat we've worked on. Because we found out you can actually go back to the start of the world by just save quitting. So this route is a little bit different than it used to be. In this level, we're just riding a snowhead.
Yeah, this level sucks.
Yeah.
It really does.
There is a skip in this level that I won't do. It saves quite a lot of time, but it's extremely hard. Like, it's pretty much pixel perfect. Down here. Skip coming up here. Just gonna jump down and perfect. So this part, usually you have to wait for the snowman to turn around until its head's straight up. But if you go the normal way, you have to wait for a full cycle. And I dropped down there to the right to skip that cycle because it changes where the snowman heads, where it's in the spin. Another gimmick level here, we got a hang glider. I don't know how these Gobbos got here.
Yeah, just hanging out. Donations now, if there's any.
Right, we've got a couple, 4 more donations. So Ram gives $20. He says, ranch dressing is one of my favorites. Shout outs to Viv and Quacky. Epic gave $16.82. He says, this game is very hard, smiley face. Thermospore, came through with the extra $10. He said, for Chef's unwavering nautical prowess. And Baggy gave $21.62. He says, stream when? The cats say hi, go hard, bro.
That's my brother. He's taking care of my cats at the moment. You'll notice there's 5 crystals, colored crystals in each level. This one's the one you can see the most of them. Once you get all those, you can grab a golden Gobbo. It's like a little trophy, and that takes you to the secret level in the secret world for 100%. So I just quit out there to come back here, right to the start, so I can do the levels in the right order. The right order.
Yeah.
The fast order. This jump, we're just going to do a front flip. Nice. Alright, there is a skip here. There's 2 skips here that work. This one's a little bit harder, but it's faster if you can get it. And I am not getting it. Let's see. No luck. So, same skip basically. Just clip in the wall. Hello. There we go. I'm grabbing these Gobbos again. I don't have to wait for them to go in my bag because I've got the binoculars. I'm just jumping down there. It's faster to jump down and walk back to the start. Because I've got to push this ice block the whole way through the level. Yes, riveting gameplay. True speedrun. So here, because I'm standing on the cube here to make that guy not have to go back into my backpack, he just walks out. Ooh! Here I'm going to use the binoculars again, but this one I have to use them before the first frame of her talking. And now she just breaks the bridge so I can push the cube across it and disappears.
She's gone.
Dead. Tricky puzzle here, gotta find the Gobbo. There he is. And drop him there, so he presses the button for me and pushes this elevator up. This guy chips out the ice block so I can get out of the level. Somehow I got into the level, even though the door's covered with snow, but... This is absolutely how ice works.
Yeah.
Throw this into it explodes because I threw it. And this is the mini-boss of the level. Mini-bosses only spawn after beating 3 of the levels. That's why we go across there to grab these guys. So that's just throwing ice at him, for ice here. There is a 2 cycle here if I get it.
This is also how ice works.
Perfect.
Nice. That was really good.
Hurt him again. He hit me there, but that's okay. And grab the last one. And the ice is now frozen.
Yes.
That's how ice works.
Yeah. my drink does that all the time when I put ice cubes in it.
I hate it, yeah.
It just freezes.
Alright, this is the hardest level in the game. I've got to save 6 Gobbos from being blown up. There's a skip here I can get. No, not luck. If I binoculars at like just the right time, I can get out of that cutscene. I can grab the TNT a little bit early. This level really sucks.
Oh, nice camera.
Because of that, for one. And because there's a lot of iframes? Invisible walls that can just get you at any time and just completely destroy the run.
And there's a lot of death abuses, so we have not many lives to spare.
No luck. I'm hoping I can get at least one of those binocular skips. They're very difficult to get. I think we only just figured out how they work properly. There is a way you can just walk across these, but I've found it drops me off far too many times than I'd like, so I'm just going to jump across instead. Okay, I just stomp the things. I will try a faster strat here. It is pretty tight, but I think I can get it if I can get the first try here. Grab that. Yeah,
nice.
Perfect. All right. Couple of seconds. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Oh,
invisible wall!
Invisible wall!
Invisible!
Got him!
Yeah!
Oh. It counted. It counted. Not even close. I've never seen that invisible wall there before.
That's why we always go around.
That's why we always go around, but I didn't have the time.
Everyone always goes around that spot. There's just tons of spots where we'll just like jump over for no reason, just because one time we fell through the floor at that spot.
Nah, bad cycle.
Oh.
Sometimes you'll just stagger there and you'll slow down for a second because there's a lot of acceleration in this game, and you'll just fall into the lava. It's very, very annoying and run costly sometimes.
For intended jumps, those are quite annoying.
Grab this slide. Grab this gong here. Gongs in this game are checkpoints rather than generally going back to the level. Ooh, that hitbox. It's different. Got it. Okay.
Nice.
So I just grab the bomb
Grab
here.
the box.
So that saves like 2 seconds, but. Jump into the side there, because in the middle I've got an invisible wall before. I feel like a lot of speedrun in this game is manipulating the invisible walls, just so they don't get hit.
We went into Cheat Engine and looked at like the list of all the objects in the level, and one of them is called Invisible Box, and there's tons of them. So I don't know why.
There's one there, I just lost my momentum. Hello. Okay.
That's fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Unless I get gunned again, and then we're going over estimate.
Yeah, this level takes like 6 minutes, so.
There's a level that takes 8 minutes.
Yeah, this is the
this.
and this one's much better than the other one. This one's harder, but it's more interesting.
It's cooler, yeah. Can't wait till I get hit by that Dante at the end. The Dantini at the end of the
Yeah, he's gonna
platform.
snipe you like a second before the end of the level.
jumping there just so I can cancel the walk forward animation.
So in the last two rooms, instead of making you carry it, you have to race the fuse instead. And the bomb is on the Gobbo that you need to save.
Okay. Okay, this guy might snipe me. I'm just gonna kill him.
Nice. Didn't get sniped.
Alright, and we're good. Level done. I am going to just game over abuse here to get my full lives back.
Yeah.
So I'll just walk back in and die. Continue. And we're good. 5 hearts again. Usually I won't. It's very uncommon for you to lose lives in this, but it is possible. There is invisible walls again. There's occasional just places you can fall through. So it's. Hello. So there I would have died. So I'm glad I did that. I am trying to be a bit showy and just get hazard jumps onto those platforms. If you jump on the just before you land on it, you don't break the platform. It doesn't really save any time, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe get some safety checkpoints.
I will. Yes, I will grab the next one. Walking diagonally here is a bit risky. I don't know if it actually saves any time in this section.
It does.
I don't know, because it seems faster than usual to just walk it, but not really worth timing. This gong here I'm going to grab just as a safety, but I found sometimes it just doesn't get hit, but I did get it. That's good. Oh yeah, ice physics in this game are the worst.
But they are fast.
It's faster to run on ice, but also very likely to kill you. Especially if there's this game has a lot of lingering hitboxes. So if you kill a Dantini on ice and then you walk into him while he's dying, he's gonna just push you off the edge sometimes. Which is a big problem in 100%, but not so much in this. Jump early here. I found that spot there is a hideous place for staggers and drop frames, so sometimes you just fall in and die. I'm gonna grab this just in case. I think I got there was a wall there and I got slipped against it.
Something happened. Don't touch the edge. Oh jeez.
I'm risking it.
You can fall through the floor there at those spots.
I'm risking it for the speed.
Alright.
And train goes this way, and now I saved the Gobbos. Alright, this next box we've pretty much optimized. I think this is the most optimized level.
This one also makes a lot of sense. It's how ice works.
So here, spawning this guy in specific pools, so I can push it into the ice properly, wait for him to go back down, and push the ice block in, and it covers the lava up.
Because ice beats lava.
He throws fireballs. That's why I spawned him in that left pool, so I can get him to throw the fireball past me instead of towards me. That was close. Okay, spawn him here again, and push this one.
He spawns where you're looking, so we point the camera at certain spots to make him appear in certain areas.
here.
Nice. Get some cutscene break.
And now there's 2 of me. And I can just push this away. Put it out there again. Okay. All right, so here's where the devs decided they didn't want to make the game anymore and made things really easy to get through. So this door you can just walk through. Usually you have to get two sets of wheels. Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I'll try it. The one-handed rematch. Actually, I better not do this, to be honest.
Yeah.
This race is actually kind of difficult. In casual play, in speedruns, it's the same basically. But if I hit too many walls, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah. Some hitboxes can just screw you over, and then you just lose. Because
a lot of the times you can get caught in the wall, and then you have to like back out, and sometimes you can't even move at all. Oh, that's not a good one.
Yep, like that wall.
That wall specifically. Yeah, donation time's good.
All right. So, big thank you to Vivifying, who gave $420.69.
Hey.
He says, big thanks to Beyond Blue and everyone who makes these events come together. Shout outs to Aureus, Quacky, and Stroudy. Also, Tate is a budget Pokemon trainer. Focus up.
Alright, so I'm just gonna start what's it called? Slipstreaming this guy.
Slipstream?
Yeah.
Drafting?
Drafting, yeah.
Inertia doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't. Whoa! Whoa! What? What? No! No! Okay.
We've never seen that.
That has never happened before. I'm just gonna reset that. I knew it. I knew there'd be one time that this game just does that to me.
Yeah.
All right,
like you said, they stopped making the game.
They just stopped making the game here. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do it again.
Just stay away from the edge.
Hey, can you read that donation again, just so it like didn't happen? We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out of the stream.
Splice it out.
Splice it.
Yeah.
Where was that? I'm gonna keep that in mind for later.
Yeah. The enemies are on a set path that you can't change, so it's the same every time. Cut you off.
Alright. One thing you can do here to optimize is to
Stay away from it.
I'm staying away from the wall, yeah. If you run into a guy and you like get just in front of him, you can turn into him and then it boosts you a bit forward. Tiny little time save.
My mind is actually blown about that.
I can't believe that happened.
You're
too early.
Go
too
away.
early.
Go the other way.
Here we go.
He's gonna push you out.
For some reason, my car's faster than theirs. Seems really unfair to me, but
they have really good acceleration at the start.
They do, yeah.
Get like a kilometer ahead of you.
Croc confirmed for Crash Team Racing Remaster, by the way.
DLC coming soon.
I'll just quit out there. All right, now we'll do the 2 levels that you're meant to do before that. Wow, you're right.
It's just really quiet.
It is very quiet in this area, yeah.
Also that door.
Just could be through that door. I think those are the only 2 doors that we found that actually work like that.
Yeah. Well, there's a 3rd one, but it's not an actual door.
Oh.
Which is where I
So
first
we're doing
found
the
it.
level backwards here. Grab the second tire.
Yeah, so these are the wheels that go on the car that we just drove.
Oh. I shouldn't have risked it. I shouldn't have risked it.
Risky.
I'm going for the jumps to save barely any time here.
That legit saves like a frame doing a jump there.
Kill the Croc, save the frames. That's what it's about.
Nice jump.
Throw a bomb here, missed it. Oh, hello.
Oh. You got invisible walls as well. Don't worry, it's right here.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this
that
card
ball.
as well. And now it's run off because when you're looking away from this thing, it goes a little bit faster. So I'll just bomb it again. 3rd wheel. Do I have 0 hearts, by the way?
You have 1.
1? Okay, that's good. 1 safety heart. Usually I'd go down to 0 here. Okay, never mind. We'll go down to 0 here.
You always.
Always we'll go down to 0 here.
Dodge it. I said
You told me to dodge it. I was
I
gonna
said
be fine.
dodge it, not
I was
jump
gonna
it.
be fine.
And then
Okay.
go to the side.
That's alright. We were behind estimate anyway because of the glitch.
I was ahead of estimate, so bounce.
Yeah, it balances out. We're good. Blessed Croc.
Croc 1.
Croc 1 giving us the good RNG. Yeah, so I intended to have a bunch of health there. Didn't end up working out, but we'll just go back through and because I was on a different cycle there, it's really hard to tell where those bombs are going to land. So here, break this lever, and this guy comes through.
Fire.
He's gone.
He's dead.
F in chat. Oh. Usually I'd use sound cues for this guy. It's kind of hard to hear him at the moment. And because there's no platform there, because I didn't do this bit first, he just dies there, and he breaks the ropes open, jump down back to the start. So that's our level done. Alright, so because we could do the cart early, we can actually go to this level now. Skip a bunch of the game there.
Yep, skip half that level.
By the wall there. These guys are really weird. I'm gonna save the health by just going through them.
Also, this boss.
Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of quiet now. So I need to concentrate on the sound. Oh, these are bad rocks.
Nice.
Oh,
Wrecked.
these are very bad rocks, turns out. That's good. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this rock here. Hopefully I didn't. No luck. Sometimes the cycle breaks here, and the things go down a different time. It didn't happen this time, but I kind of expected.
There we go.
And I meant to be staying there, but. Okay, so that's that level done. Now I'm gonna go save this guy's pet. It's a baby mammoth.
I think it's an anteater.
He says mammoth, but yeah, it's,
looks like an
it's definitely an
anteater.
anteater. These guys are the, I don't know what their official name is, but I call them the heckers because they're just heck.
Let's get a good platform here.
Ah, yes, this platform is completely RNG based, and it's you can explain it.
Its initial position where it spawns is never actually set, so it just uses garbage memory values left behind. But it's some really weird kind of RNG where on your computer it'll be a certain thing.
Oh, hold
and
on,
it
we
will
need to explain something here.
Okay.
This is a skip. You just go through the wall, and when you're in a wall, you go up to the top of the wall if there's something above it. It happens a lot in this world for some reason. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, that platform, wherever it is on your computer, every time you reopen the game, it'll be in the same position. Until one day, after like a week or so, it'll change. Like, it's weird RNG. So you can grind attempts for like a whole week, and then it'll be in the same spot, the worst spot every time. Sorry. Yeah.
Those skips there, I'm gonna have to kill myself here just to get full health again. You have to do them sideways or backwards, because the Croc's hitbox is pretty much like on point for his front, but then behind him and on the side, thin. He's like a T for some reason. So this level is very health dependent. I pretty much use all my hearts if I mess up all the skips. I've got to capture 50 Gobbos. But a lot of this at the moment is just running around, grabbing these Gobbos in a particular line. Do you have any donations? Sick. Picking up the water only gives you 4 water blocklets. Blockets? Droplets, I guess.
Straight up drowning.
Dumping in water is faster. Okay, here we're going to go with a completely different route than you would usually. Oh, that's bad.
Ooh.
Okay,
Fine.
that's fine. That was intended. That usually doesn't spawn until after I'm there. I'm gonna grab this heart just for safety. But because I grabbed that box, it spawned the firewall before I could get through it. So here, you can actually hazard jump across, stomp up and grab the Gobbo there. I'm not gonna do that because it's very likely that I'll fail it and have to reset back to the start of this level.
IL strat, that one.
That's an IL strat, yeah. Grab this guy. I've got the heart to risk, so I can drop down there. And these guys are all facing backwards because we're going from behind. That was too far.
Nice.
Do I have to find? Okay, here is an extremely difficult trick. 2 chances. If I don't get any hazard jumps, I'll just lose. We're good.
Nice.
And again.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. That's really good. If I don't get at least one of those perfect, I'm probably gonna have trouble with the next bit. So I think you have 5 hearts and there is 6 opportunities to take damage. Drop down here. Keep those iframes so you lose the same amount of health, and jump down here now.
And dying there refilled your water as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go get any more.
And grab these last 2 here. And grabbing those gets 100, which fills up your heart pot. Alright, last boss here, teleported in. That was a bad one.
Skip the whole level.
That's like a couple of minutes skip just by jumping up there. Because I'm using the binoculars, I can just run around in this cutscene, throw the bucket in. For some reason, these Gobbos have extremely high technology, and they're cavemen. Oh, hello. This guy doesn't have a set path, he just walks wherever he wants, and it's really inconsistent. Oh! It's got it up for me today.
If he hits you with the bucket, you'll drop it and you have to go get a new one.
Perfect.
Nice, that was really good.
That was good. I missed maybe one cycle. Oh yeah, I can spawn myself in and walk around here.
He did.
And I'm just going to do a wrong warp here by returning to the hub and walking through. I don't think the wrong warp is actually faster than quitting out there, but we haven't timed it. I just wanted to show you guys that existed.
It's time for the best level in the game.
This is Babies. It's about an 8-minute level. I have to catch 30 babies from these guys and return them to cribs. And sometimes they just don't go in the cribs. But we have the, okay, not this time.
Never mind.
Never mind, I'll keep it, I'll save it. There is a trick in this level.
That's 1 out of 30. If anyone finds a skip to this, I'll give you $100. It's like...
Sometimes the baby Gobbos manage to grind their way across the crib and get out, or they get pushed out by the other Gobbos, which is why we do it diagonally, because that seems to be more consistent with getting them in. Look in here, grab this guy, and now I'm going to take this guy, and here is a baby sip. You just ride a baby.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, there was a baby in there I was meant to grab. Oops.
Do it here. So get this one and then pop the thing.
No, I was gonna use the guy. So I attacked it just before picking it up, and now I can kill this guy by just moving onto him. Oh, that was nice. That was good. And what I can do here now, grab this one, missed that, and there's a baby in here, and zip across again. The zips are really weird. Oh, there's a push out. Sometimes the babies just don't want their friends in there. Really abusive babies.
Sometimes they just Tony Hawks all the way along the railing and just fall off the other side.
8,000 points, 50-50.
Yeah.
This level is extremely resident sleeper.
It's so long the music ran out and it loops.
And we're only 7 in.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are actually taking really good care of these babies. They're just...
Yeah. I mean, this guy's in a cage, but apart from that, the other ones are having a good time.
Oh.
There's actually no way to like put them down. The only way to let go of them is to throw them.
And if you throw them, there's actually a category called max percent, where you have to get every single crystal in every single level. No one plays it because it's stupid, but in this level particularly, you have to get every baby into the crib while they're not crying.
Yeah.
And if they hit the ground at all, except for being just normally dropped, they start crying. So you have to take them to the slide to make them stop crying, and then put them in the crib there. So there's the slide there. That's the only place you can stop them crying in the entire level. And there's 4 rooms like this.
There is a backup where you can clip out of bounds and die and respawn and recollect babies to get more crystals, but it's stupid. Also, if he dies at any point, like if he falls out of the level, it resets back to 0, the number of babies he's got. Which is always fun.
No, it's not.
8 minutes in, you just fall through the floor.
That'd be fun. That'd be great.
That would be great.
I don't think it's ever happened to us. That's a weird sequence. Kill this guy. That was good. Oh, that was a nice one. Oh. Doing that to babies makes them skip their pickup animation as well, because they never officially hit the ground. Just gonna throw this guy down there.
Yeah, he's fine.
Tossed. Oh, that's rude. Sniped.
You ever thrown your baby off a building?
I have not. There's been a couple of times that the babies manage to clip through the crib, and then you can't ever get them again.
Yeah.
So that happened to me. I think I was like on PB pace, and then it just clipped through like 29 out of 30, and I couldn't get it anymore.
Also, if you're holding a baby and the Dentini tries to shoot you, he won't actually shoot you, which is nice of them, I guess.
Really? How do I not know that?
Well, you just didn't get shot just
I've
then.
never got shot.
But the one up there that you did get shot by is because he shot before you grabbed it. So, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're really nice. They don't try and kill you if you're holding a child.
It's nice. Thanks, Stampy.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna try a different strat I've got lined up here.
Oh.
That was
Nice.
very early. Alright, this slide is a really weird one. You just have to grab it at the bottom, otherwise it will never let you onto the top.
Yeah, if you jump up onto it, you'll climb all the way to the top and then it'll just fall back down.
See if I can... You can sometimes zip off these guys, that's really inconsistent. Yeah. So, grab the...
Not that one.
Not that one? What am I doing?
That
This
one.
one. Gotta wait for this guy. Because I have a stored up attack, I can just walk into him and kill him. can actually do that with stomps as well, which is really funny. They just, you just walk over them and they flatten.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've only managed to get it once, but it was really funny. Let's see if I can get this. Nope, he did not want me to do it. Sometimes the babies follow you when you're in jumping.
Oh, almost.
So unlucky with those clips, there wasn't too many. This guy's just running around now. He could easily pick up the baby again, but he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he's got no one to throw it to.
What are you going to pick up a baby for if you can't abuse it?
Exactly.
And last one here. Watch him throw it out. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
That was the best 8 minutes of my life.
Hardest level in the game confirmed. Alright, so this is probably not quite the fastest level, skip-wise, but there's a lot of skips in it. So many that we've like gotten rid of a couple because they're not as fast as other skips.
It's really sad when you find a new skip which skips a skip.
Walk through the wall there, and double jump at this and flip up it. Oh, unlucky. Let's try that again. There we go. Jump up here. And do another up walk. Pretty much any wall in this level you can walk. As long as there's a platform above it. This is actually a pretty hard and casual area. Because you gotta grab the snakes and they're slippery. Invisible wall here, so I walk around. This might not work out. Try not to get sniped by these guys.
Don't fall.
Oh yeah, you can fall here.
Ooh. That one spot there, half the time you just fall straight through it and you fall all the way to the bottom of the level and start again.
There is actually another glitch you can use here if you don't have any items. You can buy it's called a gummy, and you can just use it and you fly up to the top. But it only works if you don't grab the binoculars, and the binoculars ended up being faster. So this is not the final fight, but it's the final set of levels towards the final fight. I'm sitting in a spot which is hopefully going to give me a 2 cycle. I think this is good.
I think so.
It looks right. I have to shoot him in the belt. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, I think that's good.
So now, because I've killed him just early enough, he's going to pop out again while I'm still in here and get hit again.
Nice. Saves like 20 seconds.
Yeah, that saves an entire, like a whole cycle of this, which is very slow and very annoying to get it. Try and line up for the middle and turn around. Sick drift. And same. That's
we should
below,
be underestimating.
below 110, yeah.
Should be.
I should
Understandable
just
given what
die.
happened in the
Yeah.
part.
So I just take the damage there because it's easier then. Here's the inventor. He's probably the most important Gobbo in the game, and you see him twice. Oh, that's not good. Nice. Okay, so here I've got to jump up here, grab this key, go over there, do the same thing. It's a pretty tight system.
Nice.
Easy. And here I can skip waiting for this again and push through the door. This part's really boring. Just gotta spin these around so they're pointing at each other, and there's a TNT box behind me. Good time for donations. Yeah.
All right, we've got another big donation. Anonymous gave $535.01. And he just says, "Hey, Mum."
Hi. Skip that again with binoculars and keep walking. Beautiful. With that camera change, I have to actually walk backwards. Oh, got it.
Nice.
That's actually a pretty hard skip to get. Yeah, normally have to, if you miss it, you just have to walk around and chase that box. And it's
That box is really annoying.
really inconsiderate.
It's actually really hard, even casually.
So here, this is probably the hardest level to do consistently because there's just TNT blocks that spawn. Blocks. Bring out my Minecraft ears. Let's see that one.
Where they spawn is RNG.
And this part sucks for max percent because if you don't get it in time, you'll miss the 100 crystals for this area and you have to go back to the start. And going back to the start includes the plane level that we just did because you got to quit out. Maybe better to finish it than just go back here. No, actually the same speed. That's the same time. So here I'm pushing on these pumps, I guess they are,
Yeah.
to pump up something underneath the lava there and drop, get
Even
up
though
there.
you're on a platform that could just go to the end.
Yeah, I could easily just float over there, but it doesn't let
There's
you.
an invisible wall blocking it for no reason.
They really didn't think about this part.
Also, this door that he's about to go through, half the time you fall through the floor. So Thermo's going to donate money if he falls through the floor.
I'm gonna try it deliberately. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Oh, go backwards and
Hey! Just for no reason, floor just doesn't work.
That's fine. If you get the 100 crystals, you get the heart. It doesn't matter. So here, this level's called Goo Manchu. There's all this goo that's going up. I've got to race it and not fall off into it. If I die at any point during this level, I'll go back to the start of it because there's no good checkpoints.
One's not too bad.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get it.
Oh, okay.
Probably should actually, wouldn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Right. Looked away
If
and
you
missed
die,
it.
there isn't time. Oh.
The goo there won't actually raise above the door level. So if you're slow with it, it's
If you accidentally jump back into that as the door shuts, you'll be stuck in there and it soft locks.
really.
Yeah, that's why I don't do that.
Wow. People don't tell me these things, man. There's so many things in this game you've got to be careful of. Because it can just
And you.
eat you. It can eat a run easily. Like you saw with the car.
Yeah.
The one level I didn't expect to go bad. And that was pretty good run. This one's backwards,
Well, mix it up.
mixing it up. really nothing interesting in this level, to be honest. It's just running away from goo. Oh, that's interesting. I think that's kind of RNG dependent. Usually I can just jump on that and then jump off, but it seems to change. Nah, I'm okay.
Okay. Risk it for the biscuit.
Got a risky biscuit if you want to get underestimated.
You'll be right. Just don't die.
Just don't die.
Alright. Time to meet the man himself.
Here's the big boy Goo Manchu. Hardest boss in the game. Especially if you do that. Just hit this, and then
Did it.
it spins around, and he's dead. He just oh. That's it. That's the level. All right, final boss here. Dante himself again. So the boss, this boss is, you can't hit him. You just wait for this Gobbo to take these crystals to certain spots and stop these guys from taking them away. I'm gonna sit down here. Because whenever he puts a crystal down, Dante does this push away attack. And if you're sitting down here, nothing happens. You just wait. There's fireballs going on. He's trying to say his hardest, but nothing happens. If you look away from Dante, he actually doesn't attack you, he just makes these guys. So it is actually, you'll see in a bit, there's a way to manipulate him so he sends one of those guys, and if I can get it right, he'll actually save some time by picking up the Gobbo. Actually, no, I needed this.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm going to watch him and make sure he throws 3 fireballs at me. Oh, and he throws them where you're at that point. So if you're jumping, he just throws them right over you. Alright, he's going to spawn this guy. Kill that one. And he throws another one, and I stop looking at him. Spawns another one. And hopefully... Got it. So now he's bringing him around here. I can kill him, and he's here instead of having to walk all the way back. And that saves like 4 seconds. But it doesn't really lose any time if you try it. It's gonna work.
Other than that, this is just an auto-scroller.
So now he just walks back to the crystal, and instead of having to walk back the whole way, he just go there. So yeah, this is pretty much it until the end. I've been Cheftoad, this has been Paul, with the Croc Boys. And thanks for having us at ASM, I guess. Looking forward to hosting them as well. Just don't die. Quick advertisement, I guess. You can find me at twitch.tv/CheftoadGaming, Paul at Paul Mull. Is that how you...
Paul Mull.
Paul Mull. But it doesn't really work because there's a U in one of them.
Yeah, and Paul.
Yeah, but Mull.
Yeah.
It's
because English is dumb.
It is dumb. English is dumb.
Yeah.
And yeah, recently I actually quit my job. Time in a second. Time now. Underestimate.
Underestimate. Hey!
yeah, I recently quit my job. I'm now going to be a full-time streamer content creator for a while. So I hope to see you guys there.
Thanks, guys.